Hello and welcome to We Got a Podcast.
Woo!
I'm Liz.
And I'm Liam.
And we love talking. Okay, I started talking. You hadn't finished doing
Sorry,
Liam.
that was a bit dramatic.
That's
I apologize.
okay. All good. So in case you missed that, this is
Liam.
and I'm Liz, and we talk all about the vibes and the values.
Yeah.
Hey, Liam, tell me, how are you today?
I'm really good, thanks.
That's good. Okay. Question: have you been watching the Football World Cup so far?
Yeah, I have. A few games, yes.
That's good. Okay. What's been like your favorite moment so far?
I gotta say when Hannah Wilkinson scored that goal was just amazing.
It was pretty good. I really enjoyed that too. This is really good. Wow. This is Pringles sizzling meat lovers pizza flavor.
That
This
looks
is so good.
so nice. Are you gonna share?
Oh, okay. I gotta tell you now that I've got a full mouth that I'm chewing. I read somewhere that if you eat in front of someone else who's not eating, it makes you feel super uncomfortable. Now, I have to say, when I was eating in front of you, I did feel like really bad for not sharing. But I was very curious to see how you would feel. How did you feel when I was eating in front of you?
I just saw the Fabulicious and I was like, okay, this is unfair.
You felt like it was unfair.
Thank you.
Did you feel uncomfortable that I was eating without offering you any?
I kind of had chocolate before we jumped on to do this podcast, so like it wasn't too bad. But if I was hungry,
Yeah.
I'd probably feel a bit like.
Well, help yourself.
that's
I'm going to put them down here.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Pringles or lollies, they're all yours. But because I read that can make you feel uncomfortable, we're talking all about like, have you guys ever been in a negative environment, a negative space? Maybe it's a bit uncomfortable, and you just kind of feel stuck, and you don't know what to do about it. Maybe like at school, you're in a classroom, and there's just heaps of bullying or put downs going on.
For real.
Or maybe you're at a sports game like the World Cup, and there's just people just like throwing insults at the players and booing, and it's just not a nice environment. It's not very friendly. It's not very encouraging, and you just kind of feel stuck and you don't really know how to get out of it. Well, if you've ever felt like that, we're talking all about it today. We're talking about if you've ever been stuck in a negative space. We're talking about this big word right here, kindness, and what that means. Now, before we go any further though, I thought we should get a little bit uncomfortable ourselves.
Okay.
And so we're going to play a little bit of a game. And this game is called, I named it, Positive or Negative Spicy Edition.
Spicy edition.
Okay. So
No,
how
I'm not
it
looking
works,
forward to this.
we have 2 ping pong balls in here.
Right.
One is green.
Nice.
One is red.
Oh no.
Green equals positive. Red equals negative. We're going to pull them out. One at a time. We'll take turns. If you pull out a green one, we're safe. It's positive. It's all good. But if you pull out a red one, hold this for a second, please. We both have to eat a red hot, outrageously spicy chip. And about these chips, I went into the shop and I asked the lady, I said, what is the most hottest chip that you sell? And she said these ones. So, and
Hot off the press.
I don't do well with spice, so this might not go well for me, but you're pretty good with spice.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Okay, so we'll play.
Wait, so let me just get this straight. Pretty much we're just waiting to lose because eventually someone will pick out the red. Statistically speaking.
Well, who knows?
Statistically speaking.
Well, who knows?
Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to
You
start,
go for
right?
it, yeah. Red or green? Oh, safe. We're safe. It's positive. Okay, my turn. Here we go. Of course I was going to pull out the negative.
Yep, you were.
Okay, here we go.
All right, here we go. One chip. Let's
Red
go.
hot.
Let's see. Oh, this is a
wow,
big
you got
chip.
quite a big one. Ready?
Yeah.
3,
2,
2,
1.
1. That does not taste very hot. Or is it? Oh. It's not very hot. Was yours hot?
No, I think I'm going to pull out another red one. And
Okay.
I think we need a handful of them.
A handful of them. That's
All right.
quite a lot of chips.
Here we go.
You're going to eat them all?
Let's see if it increases the spice.
Okay, I'll eat 3. Ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. No.
Those are delicious.
Yeah,
They're not hot though.
They're not spicy.
Really, really nice.
And I do not do well with, like, there's a little bit of a thing, but it's hardly there. Oh, actually, on second thoughts.
Take these to the movies, guys. I would take them to the movies.
Okay, you know
They're
what we
good.
have to do? We
Yeah.
have to try and find some chips that are actually... Oh. That's in the back of my throat. Oh, that's actually a little bit hot. Oh. Okay. We have to find some chips that are hotter than those, because...
Yeah.
Oh.
Guys, comment below what the hottest chip is out there, and we'll see if we can go find those chips.
Yes.
Because these ones were not that hot.
Although I
really
don't-
nice, just not hot.
I don't know if actually I want to get hotter ones now, because that's actually kicked in.
You're kidding me.
No, just in the back of my throat. I think it's got stuck there. Like the spice. It's quite hot.
Do you need a drink of water?
I think we should move on to the next part.
Yeah, okay,
And
let's...
that was the game.
Yeah, fun game.
Thanks, Liv.
Would you like to tell us more about, like,
You can eat those.
kindness and what is it? Like, how do you be kind?
Sure. Kindness is the quality of being friendly, generous, and considerate.
And so, what does that kind of look like?
Well, when somewhere has a negative culture, showing kindness to those around you can make a positive difference. And there's like many ways that we can show kindness. Some of those ways are we can listen actively. So we can, when someone's speaking to us, we can use our eye contact, we can ask questions back, and that just shows the person that we actually care what they have to say. And we can acknowledge others. So that's, you're not really listening actively right now, Liam.
Huh? Sorry?
Yeah, you got to like ask questions, engage. Eye contact's really good.
What did you just say?
I said what listening actively is all about.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good at listening actively.
You're doing pretty good now. Okay. Another thing we can do to show kindness is to acknowledge others' needs. So like maybe if you notice someone just looks a little bit like they're just a bit out of it, they're a bit, I don't know what's going on, they might just need some space, and so you acknowledge that. Or maybe they just look like they need a hug, or maybe they just need a smile, acknowledging others' needs, and then communicating positively. Build people up, encourage people with our words.
Nice.
And also we can celebrate the qualities that we see and value in others. So if you notice someone's really good at something, or you really appreciate how they're always on time, just tell them. You know, appreciate the qualities that you see in others.
But do you know what I appreciate a lot about you?
What?
You always laugh at my jokes, no matter how bad they are. That's a really good quality
everyone
to have.
deserves a laugh. When people try, you need to laugh. I believe in that. Now, there's
Awesome.
actually another thing that I want to show you, Liam. Another kind of visual way to show what kindness is kind of like and how it can change the culture.
Okay.
So, I'm going to give this glass of water to you. You're going to hold
Oh.
it. Don't worry. It's not going to go everywhere this time. You just hold it there. Okay.
I remember the
I'm
last
gonna add
time.
some things in here. So, this is just like the environment. This is the space that we're in. Okay. Now, when we add in the negativity, if it's a negative space, it kind of goes a bit like that.
Yeah.
It's a bit gross. It's a bit dark. It's a bit negative and unhealthy. It doesn't really look
I'm
very
not talking
nice. But when you add kindness into a negative environment, that you kind of feel stuck in this environment, but you add kindness in, and watch this. The kindness changes the whole negative space. If we give it a few more seconds,
I can see it. It's
it's
slowly getting lighter.
changing. Here we go.
Wow.
Getting lighter. It's getting lighter. Whoa, and this is going to change the whole negative space. When you're kind, look at that.
Whoa. What?
It's clear. That's such a cool picture of when we actually add kindness to a negative space. It changes the culture.
That is awesome. And you know, sometimes it's going to take a bit of time, you know, to actually change that culture, right?
Absolutely,
Just like this took a
absolutely.
bit of time. You just got to keep persevering, right?
Yeah.
And being kind.
Keep
Keep
being kind.
showing up, because culture isn't just changed overnight. You
No.
got to keep doing the hard yards, right?
Exactly. So that's a
Wow.
cool kind of way to know that
Very
kindness
awesome.
changes the
Kindness
culture.
is culture changing.
Yeah. Thanks for helping me out with that. Now, Liam, have you ever kind of been in a negative space and kind of felt stuck there?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of times. I know I definitely have, because I don't know, just whenever you go through school or just life, you know, there are going to be times where you're stuck in a negative culture. And for me, I'm always quite a like uplifting, encouraging person. So for me, what's really annoying is when I'm not the one being bullied, but maybe someone else is, and I'm like, oh, how do I approach this? How do I
Yeah.
change the culture here? It can be quite tough. Yeah.
That's why I think those tips about how to be kind can be really helpful, because often it's really hard to know what can we do, especially when it's not us that's kind of being unkind,
True.
or if we kind of notice something like way off over there, we're not really involved, so it kind of feels a bit awkward for us to kind of get involved. But I don't think being kind is ever a bad thing.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I think that a kindness is only a good thing.
Have
in
you ever
life.
been in a situation where like you felt like you're in a negative environment?
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I think there's been lots of different times. I know, like, one time when I played football, the coaching style that I was used at one point was quite like a lot of yelling at the players, and although like I love the person, love my coach, but the yelling was quite unmotivating and kind of made it feel like a bit of a negative space, a negative environment to be in. And so to bring kindness into that could have really changed the culture, perhaps.
Yeah.
Yes, that's kind of a cool thing for me to reflect on and think about, and moving forward, if we're ever in negative spaces, when we bring in kindness, it can really change the culture.
Awesome. So good. Love that. Kindness is culture changing.
Yeah, that's awesome, mate. Hey, thanks for tuning in to We Got a Podcast today. Thanks for listening. Go be kind, and we'll see you guys in the next episode.
See you later.
See ya.